The news of Shinseki's resignation has an impact on VA hospitals across the country, and the VA in Iowa City is already promising the news will not affect the care its patients receive. CBS 2 News reporter Brittany Borghi has more on what that means for local veterans.
That's a promise that means a lot to a lot of veterans. At the end of March of this year, the VA hospital here in Iowa City had more than 66,000 enrolled patients. I got the chance to speak to one of them today. It was less than a month ago that Staff Sergeant Steve Durr stood in his kitchen and received a Purple Heart from Representative Dave Loebsack. The process expedited because Durr was diagnosed with lung cancer that spread to his brain last year.
Well, they've done the very best they could possibly do, working under impossible circumstances, you know.
All of it except his radiation, treated by the VA hospital.
And it kind of lets you know that you've been going to the hospital too many times when you walk in there and they say, "Hi, Steve."
Steve, who counts his doctor, Mark Bingham, among one of his sons, says he couldn't have received better treatment anywhere in the country. And for the most part, his fellow vets agree.
All the time we've spent at the VA in Iowa City in waiting rooms and we talk to people, I've really hardly ever heard anybody complain.
Senator Chuck Grassley says while things may have been worse at the VA a few years ago, what he's heard recently echoes Steve's experience.
The Inspector General did investigate, made a lot of recommendations. They seem to be accepted by the Iowa City administration, and I haven't heard anything since then.
For Steve, whose family is so close to him, he can watch his oldest grandson mow the lawn next door. Knowing that the VA is there for him has made this painful process that much easier.
I'm just hoping that I feel pretty good until it's my time. Whenever it's my time, I'm ready.
In a statement released today, the Iowa City VA says we are sensitive to the concerns or questions veterans have during this time and wish to reiterate our commitment to maintaining the highest standards of personal professional care. We look forward to working with Acting Secretary Gibson as VA carefully evaluates the areas of concern and strives to improve upon the delivery of care. Covering the corridor in Iowa City, Brittany Borghi, CBS 2 News.